Hi you guys, in this video I'm going to show you how I curled my hair. So if you want to learn how I curl my hair and how to get your hair to look like this, then keep watching. I'm just going to jump right into this. So I'm going to separate my hair on both sides, like one section, two section, like I'm going to do pigtails or something. What I'm going to use to curl it is a Bellamy wand. I think this is like 1 inch or like a half an inch. But yeah, I'm going to use this wand. And when I'm not using that wand, I have this Chi curling iron. But I would use this as a wand as well. Like if I were to use a curling iron, I would just wrap my hair around it just like I would with a wand. Like I wouldn't use the clamp thing, I would just wrap it around it. Because for some reason I can't do like... I can't curl my hair and use the clamp. Like I get like those creases in it and it just looks terrible. So I do myself the favor and I just don't do it. My Bellamy wand is set to 370 and before I start curling it, actually, I'm going to spray it with some dry shampoo. I have some Playa Pure Dry Shampoo. And I'm just going to spray this, lift up my hair and like spray it on my roots. And then I'm going to let that like soak in for a second while I've learned that curling your hair is like best to do on slept on hair, like not freshly washed hair, but you know, the day after or something, because I feel like it holds your curl better rather than, you know, perfectly clean hair. I feel like your curl can just fall out. So now that I have the dry shampoo in, make sure my hair is in these two sections. And then I'm going to start putting some curls in. So I'm going to start with this underneath piece. And then take my wand and start wrapping my hair around it. Oops. And then once I have it all the way wrapped, there's this little black stopper here at the bottom of the curling wand. And I'm just gonna hold my hair like this for a couple of seconds. Maybe like 10 seconds to make sure. And then after I let it go, I kind of hold it up like this for a sec and then let it go. And then we have a little curl. Then the piece that I just curled, I'm going to throw to the back. I'm going to pull out another little section, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Wrap my hair around the wand. Then once I get down to the black stopper, just hold on to that, and then wait for about 10 seconds or so, depending on how big the section of hair you have is, and then let it go. Then let it go. I hold it up for a second, and then I let it go. We have a curl. And then I throw that curl to the back, get another section. You don't want them to be too big because if they're too big, then the whole section won't curl. And sometimes I do that accidentally. If I do, I'll just, you know, after I'm finished, go back to the pieces that don't look curly enough and then recurl them in smaller sections. Sometimes you can get talented and just let it rest on your head and then you have a free hand you know, to text. Okay, now the little short hairs, I'm going to curl these also. I see there's a little straight piece like behind my ear, so I'm going to make sure to pull that one forward and get that. And then I'm going to run my fingers through my hair. And then like this underneath piece isn't very curled, so I'm going to go back and recurl that piece. My hair looks like it's all like one big curl on this side. I'm going to separate it in a second. And then I also need to recurl the pieces that are like up by my face because they look kind of straight. Just gonna run my fingers through it, get all the curls separated so it doesn't look like all one big curl like it just did. And then come back here and recurl these little pieces up at the top. And then while I'm like combing my fingers through it, I'm noticing some pieces that aren't that curly, so I'm just gonna go in and give them a quick little curl. Okay, and then I'm gonna move over to the other side and continue to do the same thing. So I'm gonna start with these underneath pieces and be really careful because you're like in here and you're, you know, inside under neck area, and that is a sketchy spot. Okay, and then just so we don't get confused, the pieces that we've curled, I'm gonna throw to the back of my head and keep the straight pieces forward. Ooh, okay, so we're getting to the last few pieces here. I don't know about you guys, but when I start curling my hair, I get so bored halfway through. I'm just like, oh my god, hurry up already, you know? But we're getting there. So all my long pieces are curled, and now I just need to go around and do like these front pieces and then like these top pieces here, and I'll show you how I do those. I feel like I curl everything pretty much the same. I go back and away from like my root. Okay, and then for these top pieces here, I kind of take my finger and make a section and then hold it up, and I put my wand behind it and have it go up and away from my head, like backwards. That sounded really confusing, but I don't know. Just watch what I'm doing, I guess. Can you even see it? Okay, so now that everything's curled, I'm gonna make sure to run my fingers all through it and then, you know, go around and find pieces that need to be recurled. I'm gonna try to get these pieces under here by my face just a little. And then just to kind of break these pieces up, I'm gonna go in and curl like a random piece in there because they all keep forming into the same curl. They clearly all have like the same curl pattern. So just to mix it up, I'm gonna do a smaller little piece in there. And then just gonna pull it apart with my fingers. I'm gonna do a piece over here. And I'm just kind of going in and curling random pieces so it like breaks up the curl pattern that they have. Okay, so now that everything is curled, I'm going to go in and spray it with some more dry shampoo. This time I'm going to use the Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing. Just to switch it up, really. I have no particular reason why, but I just am. Woo. I feel like dry shampoo really helps add volume to your hair. So I definitely want a lot of volume when my hair is curly. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I do it. That's how I curl my hair. Throughout the day, it'll fall and like tousle more and look more beachy and blah, blah, blah. But for now, this is what it looks like right after I curl it.